Drip Media.
Hi.
Hey,
What's up, dude?
do you want to be here? You want to go?
I'm here. I'm trying to get some music on.
Okay. How we doing, guys? How we doing? What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Who we got in the chat? Anybody in the chat? Power Man.
Power Man, you better go to bed, man. It's late. I know where you're at. It's late as hell. You better go to sleep.
He's playing Splatoon. He ain't got no time for that.
Oh God, he is playing Splatoon.
Yeah.
Ooh. Only a few more hours. 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Only
4 more
a few.
hours. 4 more. I'm excited. I'm so excited to play it. I think I am gonna stream it on YouTube instead of doing a video. I think I'm just gonna stream on YouTube tonight at midnight. Play it a little bit, see if anybody wants to play with, and just
Yeah, I think
leave
that's a
it
good
up.
idea. It's a good idea.
I have a lot of other stuff to do tomorrow, so not having to deal with a video to edit would be excellent. Oh, I have that lamp on back there.
The main thing. Go ahead. The main thing you have to do tomorrow is play with me.
I know. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. I'm good, dude. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be there. I'll probably be in there like twice.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious, like what the turnout's gonna be. It's gonna be my biggest stream I ever had. If I can't surpass like my normal numbers in 12 hours, it was a bad stream. It was a really bad stream.
I mean, yeah, it'll be bigger than normal numbers because it's longer. But I mean,
that's what I mean. Like,
you may not have. It's just gonna be people in and out all day.
Yeah, no, I get it. No, I'm well aware there's gonna be times where I have 2 people in there. I'm sure.
Right.
but
Oh, yeah,
but
it'll happen.
there'll probably be times. I hope there's times where I have 20. So like, we'll see. We'll see. That one girl, was good. Is that a Chauncey shirt? Is that a Chauncey shirt?
It is a Chauncey shirt. It is a Chauncey shirt.
You need to post your links, man.
I
People
don't
can
know.
buy
I don't
your
even know
stuff.
the link to it. It's
Not just saying this because it's his shirt that I bought from him. This is the most comfy shirt I have ever worn. It is so
and look
soft.
At that, look at that pretty little boy on
It's
that shirt. Look
almost
at him.
as soft as the boy himself.
Almost. Only his head now, though, because he's old.
Yeah, because he's old and has no more fur.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I gotta turn this lamp off back. It's driving me nuts. And I also forgot to take Chauncey out, so I need to do that before
Go
we
take him
start
out.
this.
Go. Get out of here. Chat, how we doing? Can we get some like? We have 7 likes on the stream. Can we get? All right, that's all capitals. I'm typing it in the chat right now. Can we get? Let's do 10 likes before recording. Pressing the more buttons on the stream. Enter pin. I'm being a YouTuber. Can we get to 10 likes on this stream before we start recording this lovely podcast that is known as the Drip G podcast? Drop the link. I don't have the link. Drip is really bad with his links, and he doesn't have the link, and it's not my link, so I don't have it either. But we'll get you in Discord. Don't worry. It's a must-have. This is now you have there. He has different quality. Like you could choose from different shirts. Like there's a cheaper shirt, the cheapest shirt. This is not the cheapest shirt. This is a little bit more expensive shirt. I think it was like a few dollars upcharge, but it's so worth it because the extra softness. One of my favorite shirts to wear. It's so hit my computer. It is so comfortable. This shirt. I am not joking. I would love to rock the Chauncey shirt on stream. Yo, it is so good. By the way, I don't have anything cool as Chauncey shirt. I also have merch. Just saying. I actually don't post my links for my merch because the company I used, I'm not a huge fan of their merch anymore. Like I had some quality control issues after people who support my streams bought some stuff and it did not come out perfect, and I wanted it perfect for the money they were charging. So, and the profit I got was barely anything. So like it is so expensive. They better be good. But anyway, one of these days I'm gonna get some of my own merch. I need what are you waiting for t-shirts. I need lots of good merch for my stuff. Drip is if you guys are wondering, Drip is just going to get Chauncey outside. The little Chauncey man right here. Just taking Chauncey outside for a few minutes before the podcast starts. New Uncle? Nah, it's not new. Not new. We don't have. I have old merch. That's just my Uncle Geeb logo that I've had forever, like a year or so, year and a half. I have that, but it's not new. But there will be new merch coming. I need to work on that. But it's not a focus of mine because I don't have a big enough audience where merch actually matters. So yeah, Chauncey and my Mortimers are besties. Aww. Mortimer? Is that the name? Mega Boyd, I've got the link for you, Geeb. What link, Mega? Are you talking about the merch link? That's it is moving. Mega, put the link in there, dude.
Hi, real quick.
Chauncey! Look at the Johnster! He's a blind boy now, yeah. Hi, Chauncey. Make him say something.
I'm gonna say he doesn't talk. He's not a.
Say something. Do we dance a dance?
Right, hang on.
Shibby's in the house. Shibby's in the house. How Shibby? Guest of the podcast, friend of the podcast. How you doing, Shibby? I appreciate you being here. What's good with you? Merch matters. Merch, you're right. It does matter. I do have merch. I need to get on my merch and update some logos and add some designs. I need to do that. But the main thing I need to do is change my website. And by the way, guys, Drip and I do want merch for the podcast specifically. We will get that set up soon. There's also, we might be working with a company for our first sponsorship. We're going to make no money off of it. Very little. But it's something that you guys, I'm talking about my merch, and I'm also talking about our potential sponsorship that's going to be happening.
I'm drinking it right now.
You're drinking it, yeah. So Drip already has the deal with them for his personal stuff. But Drip also was kind to work out a deal for the podcast, too. So we're going to see once they reach out to me. We'll get it set up for you
Yeah,
guys.
I need to reach back out to them.
Yeah.
I have to do the video, the sponsor thing on my channel too. I keep forgetting.
Shibby's in the house now. Say hi.
Shibby!
Shipster.
What's up, dude? Who else here? Mega Boyd.
Mega Boyd's it. Is he
Shibby.
dropping the link?
That one girl.
I'm
Kyle,
Drip's channel.
hello.
I'm not sure if I can hear. I don't know how to. Do you know how to make Mega a mod for this channel? Because I do not.
Sure I do. No, I don't.
There was one time
Yes.
you did.
Bam. Did it. Done. Did it.
Is that easy?
It's that easy. It's done.
All right, Mega, there you go. You're a mod. Post a link. He's trying to put your. Oh yeah, it's that easy. I can see it. Remove moderator, add moderator. Look at that.
Oh, is that it? Is that the link to the merch?
He's trying to post it. Yeah. Buy the
Yeah, that's
Chauncey
it,
shirt,
right there.
everybody. Buy the shirt.
Please, yeah, get a Chauncey shirt. Get them while they're hot. Oh, I have these too. Look at these. Same design.
Oh yeah. Is that for sale on the store too?
I believe so. These, yes, you can get these too.
Did you? I need to buy one of those. I need to
Yeah,
buy one of
dude.
those for
Yeah.
Abby's laptop. For her birthday. That'd be great. I should do that.
Yeah.
Man, I should do that.
You should.
Abby loves putting stickers
I think they're like,
on her laptop.
they're overpriced, but they're there. I'm pretty sure they're like $5.
You know why they're overpriced? Because they have to make money, you have to make money, and they have to ship. So like, people who don't understand that, you're buying an overpriced product. You're not buying it because it's a deal. You're buying it to support the streamer and to get something back for your support. That's why you're buying it.
Pocket tee.
Pocket tee.
Are there pocket tees on that site? Let me look. I haven't looked at it in a while. You can
make
get
me
it.
wanna-
There's like 6 different designs. You can get them on whatever you want.
You're making me want to post my
basically-
link now too.
It's basically like the logo.
Where am I?
Can you do pocket tees? You can
Where's
do
my-
masks,
You
hoodies.
guys want to buy my merch too?
I would really like to have a hoodie with Chauncey's face on it.
Links to click.
Okay,
Is my merch?
anyway.
Let me click my own merch. Is it even up? It's still up. It is definitely up. I will say, stay away from the hoodies. I don't know. Actually, I'm not posting my link. It's not happening. I'm not confident with the company I'm using. One of the people who bought my merch, they didn't love. Or they were fine with it. They were fine with it. It was. I'll just say it was Joe. I bought Joe something as a thank you for being my mod.
Oh, the stickers are $250 on the merch shop. There you go. And
That's
it's
a deal.
25% off.
That's a deal.
4 more. Oh shit. Well, damn.
Buy it.
Okay,
Buy
there's
it.
deals, guys. Get some shit. There's deals. Deals are happening. It's happening right now.
That one girl, I won't post a link in the chat but if you do want to buy one of the cheaper things to support and whatnot, I believe I know the link is in my Discord. It's underneath the welcome and the press start area. It says links to click. That's the channel's name. You can't write in the channel, but you can click the links. So I got the podcast is in there, my Twitch is in there, our YouTube channel's in there, my YouTube channel, Patreon's in there, the merch is link in there, my TikTok's there, the Twitter.
I
can
have one of those, right? All that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I made that for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know if the links are all up to date. I'm not keeping up to date with them. They should be. They should be mostly up to date.
We should check on that.
The only thing that would be out of date would be the merch link.
The merch, yeah, that's probably.
But I think that's probably where Mega got it, honestly.
Maybe.
Anyway, guys, we're doing a podcast tonight. What are we talking about? We're talking about stuff.
Yeah, we are. We're talking about all kinds of stuff.
This is the pre-show of our podcast. We're gonna be recording it.
Pre-show, hi. Hey, did you put that list in the so I can see what we're talking about?
Yeah, the private
in
room.
there.
Yeah.
Moderated?
You need to post the screenshot of your thing.
I know.
Just get off your phone and post it.
Private room. I'm gonna have to screen. Yeah, I didn't save my list.
Yeah, screenshot's totally fine.
It's still moving up. It moved up to 4 of 10.
There you go.
I'm so glad that video did well. So happy.
That white is clean. You talking about this shirt, Shippy? What shirt are you talking about?
That looks like a nice heather gray to me.
It is a heather gray. My coloring is all not perfect, like drips, but it is definitely a heather gray if you can't tell. I'm finally gonna get a Bloopy hoodie for the upcoming winter. Yo, I have your hoodie, but I'm very disappointed with the hoodie. It all disintegrated.
Oh, that was from the old merch place.
Yeah, the old merch. The new merch is way different. This thing is never gonna fade. It may fade, but it's never going to wash off. This print right here. That's the thing I like about this. This is not your average print. I'm selling your merch right now. This is not your average. This is not. I love it that much. It's not your average print. This print is like it's baked in. Like literally, they put it in an oven and baked it. It's in the fabric. It's not gonna wash off. It may fade, just like any other t-shirt.
2 Chauncey stickers. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey.
Going to my emotional support water bottle.
Hari,
Nice.
What's up, man? Hari's been on our podcast before.
You're a wizard, Hari.
He's been on our podcast like twice.
Hey, he has.
Those are the early days.
Yeah. Welcome back, Hari.
Well, welcome back.
Or welcome in for the first time.
We gotta get you back on, Hari. You need to set up your mic and stuff.
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Where is the... There it is. No. Yes. No. Private pod room. That's the one, right?
Brown shirt. Shibby's loving your merch store.
Dude, I appreciate you guys checking it out. That's awesome. I don't push it ever, but thanks. Okay, I am sending that now, Geeb. You have it.
Perfect. I see it.
I have that in front of me.
Teach me how to make a Mortimer the cat sticker. It's not that hard, especially if you use like a service like I used. All you gotta do is just post the image, frame it, crop it, post it. Then
I just screenshotted it.
PNG is all you need. Get rid of the background. You want it to be as high resolution as possible. You do want that because it's gonna be blown up on a fat guy's chest, you know.
Oh, so, what are you talking about?
She's asking
about this picture how to make, that I just sent you.
No. That one girl asked she wants to know how to make one for her cat.
Make one what?
A Chauncey style thing for sticker or something.
So, actually, I can tell you this. These people, what is it? T-Public, they are the ones who made that design they did it for me because they reached out to me. They wanted me to open a store on their thing. And they're like, we'll give you a free design. I was like, here's a picture of my dog. I want my dog on the t-shirt. Can you do that? They were like, yeah, sure can. Like a week later, they were like, here you go. I was like, oh my, that's beautiful. That's amazing.
Yeah, I want to try. I'm gonna try T-Public. This is such good quality that I want to try.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Okay, guys.
Are good too.
Yeah. So, can we get some likes on the stream? We just dropped a little bit of viewership for the live view, but can we get to 10 likes before I press record? I'm actually gonna press record right now, but the theoretical pressing of record. Can we get to 10 likes? That would be amazing if you like that stream.
That'd be great.
Last week was amazing. You guys came out and supported it crazy last week. We really appreciate it. Try to repeat the same stuff. My fireplace is off. Fuck. Hold on.
Does my downvote count? Fuck you, Alex. Yes, it counts. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate ya. Is
Works all the same,
good?
Alex.
Yeah, Shibby. T-Public's good. They're good. The stuff's good. The people are good. And that's the problem. I don't push it enough, but they email me all the time to let me know, like, hey, your shop has a sale going on right now. You can tell your people about it. They do it all the time, but I just never do it.
Oh, damn. My back. Don't look at my nipples.
Okay.
Very self-conscious of my nipples.
Well then. Okay. Here's
I have very large nipples. Don't look at them. Don't look.
I'm not.
I'm talking to everybody. There's a fireplace. Look at that.
Very nice.
I love when people ask me, is it a real fireplace? I'm like,
yeah, obviously. Look at it. Very real.
Are you
Hi,
feeling
Joe!
okay right now? Joseph!
The toe himself. Oh, shit.
What?
I have to buy Joe Splatoon. He won the giveaway.
Are you able to do it right now? You should just do it for him right now before we go.
I'll do it after. Joe, message me on Discord to remind me. I'll make sure you have it in time. So if you want to play whatever in the morning or whenever, you'll have it. I'll make sure I do it tonight so you have a code.
Because he needs to play with me tomorrow, so you need to get that to him.
Yeah, I know. I told him I was going to do it last week, and I totally forgot.
Wait, you used to have a cam for those, Geeb? What has changed? A cam? Oh,
Yeah.
my Boobaloobaloobies cam?
Yeah.
Well, actually, funny story. So I used to use my Logitech webcam as my main webcam, and I would use my phone as the secondary webcam for hand cam stuff, or as it became famously known as Boobaloobaloobies cam, because I'd have it down below. But now I use my phone camera as my main webcam, but I have my other webcam as a backup webcam if this one craps out, because there's a battery in this and could die. But yeah, so I don't have it set up.
Perfect spelling, too, Megaboy. Perfect spelling.
Boobaloobaloobies. Speaking of my dumb things I say on Twitch, we're gonna be going live for this is a whole month I've done this. I think it's just gonna be permanent now. After this podcast recording, we're gonna be live over on twitch.tv/Uncle Geeb. Until the day Drip says I want to go live after, then I will gladly give
I
him
am
the
going
slot.
live after, but
Tonight.
late. Yeah.
we'll
I
plug
want to say
that.
that too before we go. Yeah, I'm going to stream. I was going to do a video on Splatoon 3. I decided against it. I'm going to stream tonight at midnight on YouTube, not on Twitch. It will be on YouTube. So anybody who wants to play,
Our links are down below. I'm posting
more than
them.
welcome to hop in.
I'm posting them as a secondary time. If you guys don't remember what Drip's YouTube is, youtube.com/DripMediaGaming. But I'm going to post it again for you guys. There's my Twitch, twitch.tv/Uncle Geeb. We'll be live there immediately after the podcast, and we will theoretically raid Drip to YouTube. After that, I might just go until you start, man.
Are you going to be able to go till midnight?
I don't know. The answer is, I don't know.
The answer is, who fucking knows?
Am I going to be able to make the 12 hours tomorrow? I don't know.
You have to. You can't.
Oh, I
not.
will. No, we're going to. I've said it. I've promoted it. It's going to happen. But there's Drip's YouTube link. There it is. Gark.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Let's,
Hashtag Gark. Oh my God. That was the dumb things. Can we all just, while we're recording our podcast here, can we just get all you guys to know all the dumb things that I've said on my streams? Like Joe knows, Gark. That's a thing. That's all these inside jokes. Just share with the people all the things I've said, if you can. Joe would have most of them, I'm sure. Man, I miss you, Joe. I miss you, dude. We need to have you back more often in our streams. Fucking school. Forget school. Drop out. Don't do that, actually.
Yeah, don't don't do that.
All right.
Don't listen to
Gark.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it, baby.
Oh, good night, Power Man.
Good night, man.
Hey, at least you made it for the pre-show. Go to bed.
Catch the podcast. I'll be out. I won't be out tomorrow. I'm streaming all day. We'll be out Saturday or Sunday. Okay, shut that music up. So I have hotkeys now. This should be like a breeze.
It's gonna be great. I'm
Should
excited
be a
for you.
breeze.
Really happy.
Let's press the key. All right. Meow. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. Dude,
What'd you do?
So I actually, before we go live, real quick, I'm going to mention to you one more time. All right, I've not mentioned to you this yet. We're dog sitting for the weekend, and there are dogs coming to this house, probably going to make noise when they come. I told Abby to try their best to keep the noise to a minimum.
It's fine, dude. Nobody cares.
But they're going to be building a dog thing, like the pen for the dog, just so like. I told them to do it like on the back porch. We might have times during the podcast where it gets loud. I just want to warn you guys. officially.
Yeah, nobody will hear.
Because I just
I
heard.
don't even hear it. You always tell me stuff like that, and I don't even hear it.
Okay. Just warning. If you guys do hear it,
All right.
it's sorry. Back to us. This podcast was edited and uploaded by Uncle Geeb Productions. Hey guys, and welcome everyone to the Drip and G podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is Host Drip Media Gaming. We record this podcast live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, or anywhere you can find a podcast. You can also watch our video podcast live over on youtube.com/DripGeeb. Drip. I think I said podcast or something. I think I'm turning Midwest or something.
Podcast.
What's good with you, man? How you doing this week?
I am doing fantastic, man. Had a pretty good week.
Did you now? I'm glad you had a good week. I also had a stellar week. Another week on the Drip G podcast. Thank you guys for being here live for this live recording of the podcast. Also, thank you guys for the listening on the YouTube channel or your audio platform of choice. We appreciate it. We got a show this week, man. We have a show. We always do. We always make one if we don't, but we've actually had stuff to talk about that we didn't have to force.
Yeah, man. The tea is hot. The Nintendo tea is hot.
I love that. I love that. We need to make a t-shirt. Speaking of merch, the pre-show, Drip and I, we're talking lots about merch and whatnot. That's a good merch one.
The tea is hot.
The Nintendo tea is hot.
I
love it, man.
Don't steal it. Trademark.
Trademark. Before we get started, I'll do a rundown in case you're watching this not live. I'll let you guys know, so you can make your choice if you want to stay or not. We're going to be talking about Disney Dreamlight Valley, and mention a couple of our content creator friends who have been playing that game recently, and we're going to shout them out as well because both of us, I think, especially today, did something specifically to this one person in their chat, and I think we should just kind of apologize. The Dreamlight Valley, we'll get to that in a minute. Dreamlight Valley, that's gonna be the first topic. We'll get to Drip's video that he posted this week, talking about. Actually, you had a tier list. You haven't done that too many times on your main YouTube channel.
I've never done it on the. That's the first time I've done it. We used to do it on stream all the time. Yeah, but I just something whenever they released that one, the thing yesterday, the Pokemon. For some reason I was like, there has to be a tier list. This has to be done. I don't know why, but
yeah. So we'll talk about Drip's video there in a minute about his tier list of his special edition, all of the Nintendo, not his, but all of the Nintendo Special Edition Switches that have come out, and especially the two most recent, the Splatoon 3 OLED and the Pokémon OLED, which are kind of lighting the internet on fire right now. And we'll finish out with some. What you want to take a guess, Drip, of what the last topic is of the Drip G podcast? That's something we never talk about.
It's going to be Nintendo Directs. It's going to be the Switch Pro.
There's the one. There's it is. We're talking about that.
Other. It's one of the other.
One or the other. But I want to actually talk about first. We'll quip. What am I saying? Real quick, Drip. Tomorrow. Today is Thursday as of the recording. You guys will listen to this weekend because I won't be able to edit tomorrow because I'm doing a 24-hour live. I'm sorry. It's not 24 hours. 12. It's not 24 hours. It's not. It's 12 hours. But that's not why. I'm not trying to plug myself. You're gonna hear this after that already happens. Splatoon 3 is coming out tomorrow. We should address that. I'm super excited.
Dude,
I'm sure you are as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah. My computer just said boom. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's the Splatoon Switch
excited.
there.
Very excited.
Yeah, I'm going to play that all day tomorrow. That's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm midnight. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Going. I'm excited, man. I'm really, really, really excited. The Splatfest, we talked about that last week. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I both, at the end of it, were just jonesing for more.
Yeah.
Had the itch, man. Had the itch.
I know. That itch is going to be quelled tomorrow.
Yes, it will.
Speaking of the itch, I actually had, this has been like a roller coaster for me. Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's been a roller coaster for me as far as like the ups and the downs of the highs and the lows of the game. And I started out really high on the game. I kind of settled in yesterday as kind of against the game.
Yeah, I heard that.
I think I've kind of come back up toward wanting the game. I honestly think I do. I want you guys to tell us in the comments and in the live chat here. What do you guys think? Or reach out to us on Twitter if you're listening on the audio. What do you guys think about Disney Dreamlight Valley? There's a lot of people in our community who play Animal Crossing. This is basically a Disney Animal Crossing hybrid.
Dude, it looks sick. It looks like it's so much fun. It looks awesome.
Yeah, So here's the reason why I was against the game in the first place.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a $30 game, right? And you could buy a $50 version of it with some extra DLC, or you could buy a $70 game version of it with even more DLC.
Right.
I thought that was fine and cool. I went on Chibi's stream, and he was playing. This was on release day. He's telling me, actually, no, it's actually a free play game that they're charging for an entire year, which I found interesting. So they're calling it early access right now.
Yes,
that's not an original thing. There's lots of people have done that before, charging for an early access game. But how many games have they charged early access for when it fully comes out will be free? I don't know of many games.
It's weird. It is kind of, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird that they call it early access. Just like sell the game. Just say it's the game. But I mean, I guess maybe they know, because it is. I guess it's buggy.
Yes, I heard that from multiple people. Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess maybe
Shibby even made a YouTube video about explaining how, I think in the corner of the screen you can see how many items you can kind of place, roughly, not exactly how many items, but the amount of blocks being taken up, and he couldn't even get halfway before it started lagging out. So whereas if you played on any other console, I'm sure you could max that out much closer before it starts lagging out.
Hey, you seeing that in the chat?
Drip is echoing? Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. Is he? Okay, let me know if he's echoing
Check
still. He shouldn't.
1 2. Check 1 2.
It's coming through my headphones. I don't know why. Okay. I'm turning him way down. Hopefully that fixes everything. I can still hear. I don't know why he's echoing.
Oh, is it the headphone thing again?
It's coming through my headphone. I'm
also super loud, so there's that. That doesn't help. Me.
Oh, you're a loud. You are a loud person. Yes. I have to turn it down
headphones.
so quiet. I don't know why. Okay, guys, let me know if it's still happening. Sorry about that, guys.
He's good now. Yep. All right, I'm good. So anyway, yeah, I want the game. Earlier today, I was sitting here editing and messing around with some stuff that I had to do, and I saw our friend, that one girl, was streaming this game. Well, it said she was streaming Fortnite, but I saw the picture.
That's
I was
right.
like, that's not Fortnite. That's this Disney game. I want to see it. So I stopped in there, and obviously, I knew we were going to talk about this tonight. So I started, I was getting the tea, trying to figure out what's going on, trying to understand what this game's all about. And I want to get it, man. I think it looks good. I know you got to pay for it, but it's like, there's missions and stuff. There's a lot of missions. That's what I think is cool about it. You got to go do stuff. Then you get the coins. I mean, everything seems to be very expensive. Very expensive. Everything you buy seems to be very expensive. And the pricing system is, I don't understand the pricing system at all. You can get a bed for like 1 million coins or a lamp for 60 million. I don't know. It doesn't.
That seems a little bit extreme.
Yeah, it's not exactly like that, but the pricing it's all over the place. It's really weird. But I don't know. It looks awesome. It looks awesome. I want to get it. Buggy or not, I don't know. I still want to get it.
Yeah. So I have no issues with the bugs. I expect it if they're calling it early access. I have no issues with the price of the game. I think $30 is actually pretty fair, and I think fine for that kind of game. I actually, before I heard what Chibi told me, I actually thought that $70 was reasonable. I'm like, I'm thinking about that 70 because I'll get all the extra stuff, give me all that cool stuff. Like, I was down for that. But when I heard that in a year, the clock is gonna change and suddenly it's a free to play, the first thought I had in my mind was all those people who paid 50 or 70, even 30, are gonna get screwed. Not because the game's not because the game's gonna be free and they paid money. No. Because that means now pay to win or pay to unlock items is now gonna be activated. And all these people who paid for the game had items that are exclusive. These are not the same items gonna be later. These are exclusives that are never gonna come back. The items that they're gonna want in a year from now, they're gonna have to give even more money to. And I'm on the camp of just charge, either put it out free right now and charge 30, 50, 70 for DLC, or just put the game out as a paid game and forget the pay to win stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But that's the thing. You got to be in the mind of people who want to play these type of games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want all the stuff. Like all that early access stuff, all the limited stuff that you can only get now. The people playing these games, that's what they're there for. Like they want that stuff. They want to be able to have all the stuff. I know that one girl when she was streaming earlier, she's like, I want it all. I want to unlock every single thing in this game. And she was going down. I mean, there's a ton of stuff, like a ton of stuff. But I mean, that's what you play the games. I mean, it's just like Animal Crossing. Like you want the stuff. You want all the new stuff. You see something new in a store you never seen, you buy it, right? You get it. Guaranteed. You don't have something you want, you go to your buddy's island, they give it to you, or somebody brings it over. I mean, that's what these games are. It's really what they are. Decorating, collecting.
Yeah. Yeah. And I am not, I like I told you, I have kind of swayed my opinion, not because I've reconsidered my stance on how I dislike how they're releasing this game, but because I thought that this game was going to be a glorified simulator Disney princess game or something. Like before I saw gameplay, I was thinking, yo, this game is just about making your island look pretty, going to another island, taking the items, bringing them back to your island, and making it more pretty.
Yeah, there's a story,
but there's a story and there's gameplay elements to this. Like there's actually like I was watching that one girl and she was and Chibi and they were mining resources.
Yeah,
like I like that a lot. Like
yeah,
I know it's not Minecraft or anything like that
when I was there, but yeah, like they send you on missions. You got to go find stuff. You got to do stuff. Animal Crossing, yeah, with Animal Crossing, you just live. There's no missions. Right. You're not going out to do things. Well, I guess in the beginning you are. You got to build stuff and do this.
It's very
and that,
boring and dumb. Go grab 10 sticks, walk around the island, find 10 sticks.
I know. Well, that's super early.
This is like, yo, go take
thing.
this fucking axe and beat up those rocks, and then you get some resources back to make pretty
it's like
things.
You're trying to get to the end game anyway. You know what I mean? It's like you're not there for the mission. You want to get through that so you can have the end game to do whatever you want.
Yes.
I mean, I'm guessing this is not. I mean, maybe it is like. I don't think there's a huge end game like that, is there? There's probably going to be new missions and stuff added, new things to do, new story elements. I would imagine. Maybe not.
Yeah, the whole point that there's a story and there's things to do, even more than Animal Crossing. This is more of a game than I thought. I thought this, like I said, I thought it was going to be more of a sim. This is not a sim. It's a true game. And if you want to charge right now for early access while you fix the bugs, that's totally fine to me.
It's just a choice. Nobody's
got to do it.
It's just a choice. Yeah.
I was calling it a cash grab, and I do want to take that back.
Last night.
I do understand now. They're not cash grabbing. They kind of are. But they're not.
It's a business.
Just like anybody else. Just like anybody else is cash grabbing. They're also cash grabbing.
It's
fair
fine.
enough.
It's not. It's not anything egregious. It's not anything. It's like disgusting. Yeah. So it's fine.
Right. Once I can afford this game, at the moment I've already bought Cult of the Lamb twice. And at the second time I bought the DLC with it. So I'm $50 deep on Cult of the Lamb right now.
One game.
Yeah, so I don't need to, and I already bought Splatoon. I can't really buy another game right now, but in a couple weeks from now, you can bet on me buying $30 for this game. Might even splurge if I have extra cash. That's probably not going to happen, but $30, I can definitely afford that in a few weeks.
You know what is cool? I found this out today too. Same place. I got all my information from her stream today. I went in there, I was like, listen, Geeb and I are going to be fighting about this later. You got to give me all the information. I need all this stuff. I need to know. Yeah. It's actually on Game Pass too. I already have it. I just have to download it. It's on Game Pass.
Yeah, I'm jealous about that. She let me know too, and I want to address you can keep going, but I want to address real fast that I also later on when you weren't there went into that one girl stream for information for this podcast. So the two of us decided to use that one girl today as our resource for this game. So you should really go check out that one girl's Twitch. I will post it down below in the description and whatnot. And Shibby because we got some. I also got some information from Shibby. So both of those links for their Twitches will be down below.
For sure.
But we definitely used you guys for some information.
Hey, and you know what? It's not like we don't appreciate it, guys. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah. Performance, Disney Dreamlight. What do you think about it on the Switch?
From what I'm told, I don't know. I haven't played it. I'm told it's awful. I don't know.
Well, you got to watch a little bit from that one girl, and I watch him, Shibby. I can't confirm.
Was that on Switch? Not, was she on Switch?
Yeah. Yes, she was.
Oh yeah. It was buggy then. It was pretty bad.
Well, buggy. Okay, so buggy has nothing to do with performance, right?
Glitchy.
That's early access stuff. That's stuff you have to expect. That early access, you have to.
It runs.
I'm talking about
it
how
runs
it
like
runs.
shit. It runs like shit.
I'm surprised I'm surprised you're so strongly about that because I think it runs bad. I think it runs like shit?
Clearly
No,
bad.
it does not run like shit. It's not Hyrule Warriors 10 frames per second is bad.
Well, yeah, that's extreme though. That's on the extreme side of everything. I mean, we've got Switch games that run bad, then we have Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
It's in its own category.
Yeah.
Love that game, but it's in its own category.
Well, there's a few in that category. Arc runs like it's really
Arc
bad.
is not great.
Anyway, I don't know, man. It's not. I'm sure it'll be better. I'm sure it will get better. How much better is really just going to depend on how much time they want to put into making it better. Because I mean, we've had this conversation 100 times. Anything can run on Switch as long as the time's put in and the resources to make sure it's right. Optimized.
For sure.
So I mean, it can be done. Will it be done is the question.
Can it be done? But the question is, will it be done?
Yeah.
I actually kind of think it's not that bad. And I'm the guy who complains about every game's performance. Like you guys know, you guys listen to us for long enough. I complain about every game. I am not going to complain about this one. I'm really not. I mean,
I could tell.
I think it looks, especially the water. I think it looks really good. Now, performance. So there's subcategories. We have graphics, and we have how those graphics perform with those graphics. Now, it doesn't perform great, but the visuals are actually good, right? So we use Hyrule Warriors, for example. That is the worst of the worst, right? Graphics, not good. Performance, even worse. This game, graphics, very nice, very pretty. Performance, not great, but at least we have something that looks good. And it doesn't look like ass.
Yeah, which is it's early access. So
it's early access. It is. So it's only going to get a little better.
I'd like to check it out. I'm going to do it on Game Pass, free. Check it out if I like it. You know me, man. I want it on Switch. If I can have it on Switch, I want it on Switch. I want to be able to play it in bed.
For sure.
If I can play it in bed, I'm happy.
Yeah. And I'm the kind of guy who I'm not going to have a problem buying games twice, especially being a streamer. I can justify it. I can write both off on taxes. But also, I like the option. You guys can't see it in the podcast feed right now, but if you watch my Twitch streams, you see my PC. It's pretty decent. And I like having the option to play games at high quality, but also the option to play them in bed. And I'm not going to sit here and complain about Switch being crappy. I understand what that's for. That is for playing you're in bed, playing it on the go. If I want to have cutting edge graphics, that's what this PC is all for, man. Just get an Xbox, get a PlayStation 5, get a PC if you want cutting edge graphics. You want to get playable graphics on the Switch. Yeah. So I'm not complaining about the way it looks. I think it looks great. Performing, not so great, but that's an early access. We'll shit on it next year when it comes out full and it still runs like garbage. Then we can shit on it. But for now, absolutely no complaints from me. Speaking of complaints, bro, we gotta talk.
I knew you were going here,
and I'm gonna acknowledge in the audio right now. I have dogs barking. I know you guys can hear it sometimes. I'm doing my best, but just I'm aware of the dogs, guys. Sorry about that.
I can't even hear him. I have music up really loud though.
Some people, if you're wearing whatever. Anyway, so moving on. I have complaints, Drip. You posted a video. It's doing great. It's moving its way up in your list there. You did a tier list. Do you want to talk about why you made this video and what it's about?
Well, we saw yesterday morning, Nintendo released a second OLED special edition. This one's for the new Pokemon games coming out. And I think it's fucking ugly. And I don't know. I started thinking yesterday morning, I was like, man, we've actually got a lot. If you look at like all the stuff that, stuff that didn't come out in the United States, stuff that, maybe wasn't at retail, like special things, there's been a lot. There was probably a few more I didn't even get in the list, but I don't know. I just wanted to rank them. I felt like there was finally enough that we could rank all of them. And I've never done a tier list on the channel. I've done it on stream, but I've never done one. And I wanted to see how it went, and it went good. But you seem to have major issues with my list.
Yeah, I don't want to go crazy deep into the list specifically because I'm probably going to do that next week, barring any surprises on my end, work-wise. Make a video about this, spoilers. However, I'm going to open this list right now. I will post. Oh, I can't. It's so small. I wish I could see it. crap, it's much smaller than I thought. Let me pull it up on my phone here. I can look at it like this. Not great for
sorry
video.
about that. It's a screen.
No,
it's funny.
It's fine.
The whole video, I'm like, hey guys, share them in the Discord. I didn't even save mine.
Yeah,
I should have saved it.
I
I mean, I have it on video. There's a video of it, but yeah, I didn't even save it. You were like, send that in the chat. I was like, okay.
All right, so I'm gonna have my
from the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my phone right here so I can take a look at this. You guys will be able to watch the video. You can pause it at the end to see his tier list, or maybe I'll post it in Discord even. So let's start from the very bottom real fast. Actually, we will go every single one. We won't talk about it very much, but the ones that are not notable. F tier. I don't think really anybody. I'm sure everyone's gonna have an issue. I'm sorry, not everybody, but some people are gonna have issues with just like I do, have issues with every listing. It's to some degree, right? Like they may think, oh, that F needs to go to D, not F. I think it's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
but I'm not gonna be doing that right now. Splatoon Switch, the original Splatoon
the
Switch.
First one. Yeah. All it is just a Switch with the damn Joy-Cons that you can. Like, it's not a special edition.
Yeah,
they put pictures on the box.
I'm going to say, and
Piss
also
poor effort. Piss poor effort.
And the Mario Red Edition. I'm sorry, the Red Edition, not the red and blue. That's later. The Red Edition, where the deep red of the Odyssey Switch, basically, if you want to call it that. Again, those two are in the F tier. I think they're both. I agree with you. I think they're both pretty lazy. I think that's fine to put them down.
There's nothing on the back. There's nothing. Yeah. There's nothing.
No complaints here. Moving on, D tier. You have the special edition Disney Switch. Now it has like a picture of Mickey Mouse ears on it near the home button. It's got little speckles on it. We'll call this low effort, not no effort.
It's low effort,
but low effort.
I also have the new Pokemon Switch there too. It's just not pictured in that picture. That's where the new Pokemon Switch went to.
Okay, we'll get the Pokemon. That's gonna be its own segment later on. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So that I don't know it's fine. I think it should be C. Or even higher, because there's some Switches you put above it that I'm like, why? Like the Fortnite Switch? You have that above the Disney Switch?
It came with so much stuff.
But listen, you can't make a list about the special edition looks and say, but it came with V-Bucks.
Okay, so, but it's got designs on the back of the Switch. It's got designs on the front of the dock. It's got brand new Joy-Cons with designs on it that you can't get anywhere else. Dude, that's a good special edition. It came with 2,000 V-Bucks. A special skin that you could only get when you bought. Like, that's cool, man. That's a great special edition.
I am judging these solely off of the way they look, not what's included.
I'm weighing everything. Everything. You gotta. It's a whole package. Because
at the end of the day,
of buying it. When you get it, how do you feel when you get it? Like, oh, look at all this cool stuff. Like, that's cool, but it's not like the best stuff. The dock didn't have really it was. There was a lot of stuff printed on it, but it was still kind of low effort. So yeah, C. But it came with all that stuff. So
no, it's Disney Switch is much. It's not much. Disney Switch is slightly above Fortnite. Fortnite, if you flop those two, I'd be happy, honestly.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, guys. You have, and here I have issues with both of your placements of the Switch lights. You have the newer Pokemon, the shining. What is it? Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. It's again, you can see the graphics if you check out the links down below. That Switch is amazing. I know it's a redone design. I know.
I just felt like it worked
it's a
better on the
redone
DS.
design of a 3DS from prior years. I get it.
And it doesn't mean it takes the exact same. I didn't even say this in the video. It takes the exact same thing they did with the Switch Lite they did for the last Pokemon game they released. It's the same thing on the back, but just insert Pokemon here.
I think it looks great on the Switch Lite. They also, attention to detail. The few Switches that has done this, in fact, I don't think there's any other Switch that has done this. They use the black buttons and triggers and sticks on the Switch Lite. Now, I know that's not necessarily the same thing for the Switch, but we don't have a single Switch regular edition that has white buttons or sticks or triggers. But we do have this Switch Lite that they thought, hey, we should change the buttons out because it would look better. And they did it. Yeah, where if we go back to let's say the Splatoon Switch, I think we all can agree those buttons and triggers should be white. There's no reason why they're black. They didn't take that extra mile with that. But this one they did. And for that effort alone, plus the graphics looking nice, also the texture is like this metallic texture, and you have it at C? Bro, that is an A Switch. An A Switch you have in C tier. That is a big issue. Also, speaking of Switch lights, the one you had, it was light gray. It had, again, blue and red buttons. They went the extra mile.
No, and that's why
the design on the back is original and beautiful.
The design on the back,
and you have it as a B. You have the stupid Pokemon Pikachu Switch and the fucking cardboard Switch.
Okay, no, now hold on.
Above those Switch lights? What is wrong with you?
No. You slow down.
I'm not slowing down. I'm speeding up. I'm going to keep up. My turn. You made a 20-minute video. My turn. That cardboard Switch is awesome. Garbage, bro. Throw that cardboard Switch where it belongs in the recycle bin. Get out of here with that garbage.
You know what I want you to do?
And you have the Smash Bros. Switch at A tier? That's a B tier. That's a B tier Switch. It's fine. It looks good. It's not. It's basically the Monster Hunter, but not pretty with gold. Monster Hunter is an S tier. You got your S tier is perfect. You have the S tier Splatoon.
Yeah, I know the S tiers are perfect.
Monster Hunter, Animal Crossing Switch. I think the Animal Crossing is #1 for simplicity and perfection of the dock. That's me.
I do like
Mario Red Switch. Mario Red Switch is perfect. Your A tier is perfect. I'm sorry, your S tier is perfect. Your A tier is absolute hot garbage steaming piles of shit.
Stop for a second. I want you to do something. You don't have to do it now, but in the Discord, I asked people to put theirs in the Discord. Go look, because most people have that cardboard Switch pretty fucking high, bro.
You're all wrong.
And your brother, your own brother.
My brother can be wrong.
He's not. He's right. He thinks it's fire. Dude, it's sick. You know it's sick.
I don't. Awesome. I think it's awful.
Oh my God. What? Oh, did you see what they're going for? I don't know how many there are in the world. I think there's only like 2 of them. Did you see what they're going for on eBay?
No,
Hang on.
I don't. While you're looking that up, I will tell you that the Disney Switch that you despise so much in D tier.
I don't despise it. It's just not that cool.
I believe that Switch is, at least if I got my information from Beat 'em Ups a while ago, a few months ago. He said that one was the most expensive one, and at like $1,200 on eBay. Maybe the cardboard has gone more, because I think you said in your video the cardboard Switch is even more rare because it was just a giveaway. Is that right?
Yeah, you had to. Holy fuck! It's $150,000.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's not a real Switch, right? That's just a giveaway Switch they made for one.
It was like a competition or something. I don't know exactly what it was for. I don't remember. I remember whenever they showed it. It was like, I think it was earlier this year, maybe in the winter. I don't know. Maybe it was last year, late. I don't know. Dude, it's sick. It's so sick. It looks like fucking. Come on, man. Come on.
I can get past that. If you put that at the bottom of the A tier or B tier, I can get past your love for it. But the fact that the 2 Switch lights is the most egregious thing that you have on this. Those Switch lights are the best looking Switches, period. Better than the Splatoon OLED, better than the Animal Crossing. Those 2 Switch lights are the best.
I really like the sticks on
now, because I'm sorry to interrupt, but like about those Switch lights, they don't have the luxury of coming with a dock, right? We're judging the system, and the system
it's got to be fire, and they are.
The system is fire.
No, the one is. I don't think the one. I don't think the brilliant diamond shining pearl one's that good.
It's fire. It's simple. It's just
I like
because
the
it's
fact
dark
that it
colors.
has metallic, like the metallic color of it is cool, but it's like I said in the video. I have the problem with one is fixed on one, and I have the problem with this one that is not on that one. The front's just too plain on the other one, because like you said. It's only got that. It's gotta go hard, and it doesn't on the front.
Okay, so like for the Fortnite Switch, just because they put a little graphic on it, and it's a color that is not another color on Switch Joy-Cons, just because it has a graphic and a color doesn't make it good. I'm sorry. You're judging it like, oh well, they put graphic on the front and the back. I mean, they drew a penis, but I mean, it's there. It's a graphic, and it's a blue. Which is not the same blue we have the other one.
It's not.
It's blue.
It's not.
So that's special and cool, but it's great.
I can't wait to see your list. I'm going to rip your list.
Our lists are going to look really similar. I hope you understand. They're going to look really similar. The Switch sight's getting bumped up.
What else did you not like? You didn't like the Pikachu and Eevee one either, but
Pikachu Eevee sucks.
You're so wrong about that.
And you know what the best part
about that one is?
The best part about that.
Oh, shh.
It's just they just slapped a pop and a pop of a Pikachu and said, "Here's your dock. Show me your dock, guys. It's a Pikachu, and there's a second Pikachu.
They match the Joy-Cons. They match the Joy-Cons, and that's actually the coolest part about it. No, the
They're
Joy-Cons
ugly.
are dumb.
The yellows are
Those
ugly.
are probably
Both those
some of
yellows
the,
are ugly.
Those are probably some of the coolest Joy-Cons, especially with
No.
their
No.
what are those things called that go on the Joy-Cons?
No.
The wrist straps.
Yeah.
Oh man, they look fire with the wrist straps on. They're good.
Listen, can we agree on one thing? Can we just
Yes.
agree on one thing
No,
before we get off
absolutely
of this?
not.
The best Joy-Cons, they're not a special edition Switch, but they are the best if you add white sticks to them. Is
Done. Yes.
the
100%.
Skyward Sword Joy-Cons.
1000%.
No
Yep.
competition.
No
Forget
question.
Zelda
They're the
fandom
best.
there. Those are the best. No. Now the Splatoon ones rival it. The Animal Crossing ones, for their simplicity, I just love with the
They
pastel
need,
and the
these
simplicity.
need white sticks though. These
They
should have had
need
white sticks.
stick. They should have had. I
White
have
sticks, white
the
buttons.
white covers on them to fix it. But triggers would have been nice too. Gold would. They could have done so many things. But the Animal Crossing ones, they're a close second place for me.
What about
it's
these,
the
dude? Where do you rate
simplicity.
these? Where do you rate my
bro.
special editions?
What's higher than S? I love Arizona Tea, and I love Drip Media Gaming. What's better than that? Oh my god! Hopefully you guys enjoyed our yelling. I think that was fun.
Everybody enjoys it when we yell.
Not everybody. I think I'm gonna get lots of hate. People hate me when I speak my mind. You speak your mind, people love you. I speak my mind, people are like, "Shut the hell up, you idiot!" Like I don't know, people like fucking love you.
I'm sorry.
Your hands are small, Geeb. They're like, fuck you.
Get that small hand. That small hand, man.
They're big hands, I'm telling you.
It's that one small hand, man. It's weird.
They fat hands. They're not big, they're fat. Just like me. So moving on. We didn't really talk about this that much. There's not going to be much debate here. The Pokemon OLED was just announced yesterday as a recording of this episode.
Yeah. We
will fight about it a little bit. Okay, and here's why. If you want to see what it looks like, I'll post links. Don't worry. Look it down below. Here's why. Your biggest gripe is the color combination.
Yeah, it's terrible.
My biggest gripe is the design on the back,
Also
including the colors.
Terrible.
So the way they did that looks like a 4-year-old found a lighter and melted their crowns all over the back and smeared it in the shape of Pokemon.
It's not good.
But the Joy-Cons, while there's by your own rules, Drip, by your own rules, they put a graphic on it. There's a graphic on the front,
nice.
on both the fronts.
Yeah, they look.
And
the graphics look good on those. The colors are terrible, but I like the little graphics.
How can you say
like
the
that.
colors are terrible? So
They
you
don't go-
explain your color wheel for everybody.
Okay. Normally, if you have a color wheel, the way this works is if you're looking for a color that will match the color that you're using, you look directly across. That's like the easiest way to go. Not all the time. There's also other complementary colors that works different, but usually you don't do what that is. That's red and purple. It's just they
You good? Is there a ghost back there?
She's reminding me about Chauncey's medicine, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I already gave it to him. It's fine. They clash. It's an eyesore. It looks like it's just hard to look at. It doesn't look natural. It doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
I know what you
when
mean.
you
I
look
disagree.
at something like here, I can relate this. You'll know exactly what I mean. You're making a lot of thumbnails now, right?
I am.
You know when you start moving stuff around, but you got it like kind of where you want it, but you're like, it doesn't work. But then you just move that one thing, move it over, change and you're like, there it is. That's it. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
Done.
All right. I hear you.
That's where
that
I'm
makes
at
a lot
with
of
this thing.
sense.
It's like half baked. I don't like it. I hate it.
That's
It's
a term
terrible.
you should not throw in this. Dude, the games are called Scarlet and Violet. What do you expect them to do?
Just make it look better than that.
Blue
the whole
and yellow?
back looks
you want
terrible.
blue and yellow again for the Scarlet and Violet games?
No.
What do you want them to do?
I don't know. Make 2 different Switches. They sell 2 different games. Why the fuck not?
That's the best thing you've said all podcast right there.
I mean, why not?
That's what they do.
Make a Violet
You're right.
Switch, make a Scarlet Switch.
You always get it right at the end, Drew. That's what I like about you. You always get it right.
I gotta think it through a little bit. You know?
That's exactly what they should do. Make 2 Switches. Because
they do it with
they should
games.
make 2
Why not?
Switches. And that'd be a total of 3 special edition OLEDs if they were to do that. And they should do that because they're prepping for the Switch Pro. They're getting rid of all the OLED stock. They're getting it all ready to go, selling it to you at 360, and then a month from now they're going to go slash. No more OLED. Here's the regular Switch for $200, the Switch Lite for $150, and a Switch Pro for $400. That is our Switch lineup. No more OLED. It is gone. Here we are in the modern world, 2023. Breath of the Wild Switch OLED Pro.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
that's not happening. Sorry to spoil my joke there. No, that's not happening. But is it though, Drip? We should talk about that for a minute.
I mean,
is that what they're doing? Is this why are they getting rid of stock because they haven't done any?
I will say this: it is weird. It is weird. But now this all came. You told me this morning. This kind of sparked from an RGT 85 video you watched yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Now I watched it today. I watched it today before we came on here because I wanted to see where you were getting this from. First thing I know, I watched it and I was like, well, that's wrong. That's wrong right there for sure. I want
to say RGT did not say that exactly. That was
I know. Yeah. He didn't say exactly. Yeah. Well, the one thing he said that was wrong, the very first thing, I was like, well, that's not right. I literally just did a video about that yesterday. He said that, oh, well, there hasn't been really that many special edition Switches. I'm like, there actually had, like, I think I had a list of 17 of them yesterday.
You made a long list, my friend.
Yeah, there was a list of 17. So they have done it a lot. We haven't got any OLEDs yet. We haven't. So his whole thing was like they're doing this to push stock, to push the parts that they already have out, which makes sense, especially, you're gonna push Switches on a fan base. You're aiming it the right place. Splatoon, definitely good. Pokemon, best place to do it. Best place. Those things are going to sell like crazy. I don't know how many of them they're going to make, but they will sell every damn one of them. That's for sure. I just don't. I don't know. And you know we've talked about this too. I've been on the conspiracy theory that the OLED was not supposed to be the OLED anyway. It was supposed to have different parts and have, better graphics, better performance, better everything. And the pandemic got in the way, the chip shortage. I still really do think that is what happened. This thing, they already had manufacturing lines set up. Millions had been dumped into this. They can't just not do it. You know what I mean? They had to put something in there, put it out. Now, at this point, though, do you really think, and it's so hard for me to see them doing it. Do you really think that we have this OLED now, which everybody loves? If you've played one, you know. If you have an OLED, you know how much better it is than the regular Switch. The screen is miles and miles better.
Yep.
So do you think that at this point, they're just going to cut that off? They're just going to be like, nah, we're going to go back to the old style Switch, and now we have a Switch Pro. You can buy that, but the OLED's just gone. Does that make sense?
I want to go beyond that question. I'm going to go beyond that question, but I will answer your question. No, it doesn't make sense.
No.
But here's where it might make sense. If the OLED truly does cost more to produce, if it truly does cost,
I don't know if it costs more. I don't know how much more. I don't think it's much more.
If it costs whatever Nintendo's margins are, if it doesn't reach the right margins that they want, it does make sense because the old Switch does meet their margins. The new Switch, the OLED, if it doesn't meet the margins they want to hit, I could see that in a world like that. But but I'm gonna go beyond that. So you're still right because he is so wrong about this because he overlooked one thing. I keep saying it like he didn't say it. He's not wrong. He didn't overlook something. He theoretically overlooked something. Okay. He theoretically overlooked the fact that I think a lot of us here do believe that the Switch OLED's body and screen is the exact body and screen that is the Switch Pro is going to have.
I think
the
so,
Switch Pro. The reason we got the OLED in the first place is because they had the parts, but they didn't have all the parts. But they had enough parts to make stuff, but didn't have enough parts to make a quote unquote Pro or updated Switch. But they had all these screens and they had all these parts. They just went, okay, we'll make it work, man.
The dock.
We'll throw. The dock is the new dock. The dock is the new dock. This is the new dock.
It has that. There's a chip in there. We still don't know what it does.
I'm reliving what I listened to yesterday. I listened back to that episode today. Go back and listen to our archive, guys. We have we were wrong. We were incredibly, fantastically wrong about so many things. You can listen to our archive.
Not yet. Not yet. We don't know.
And
Drip is
fantastically wrong about this dock because this dock
no, I'm not.
is
There's
different.
something in that dock.
There's nothing in it.
It is. They already said whatever that chip is used for upscaling. Like it can be used for upscaling.
Not the upscaling that you're thinking. We're not arguing about this. We're not doing it.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, this dock is the new dock. It is. Takes updates. The old dock, you can't update the old dock. This one
yes.
has updates. It will take updates. So something is going to change in there at some point. Like a plan to change.
Yeah.
I think the same body. I don't see this body changing, man.
No, that body is perfect, man. That if you look at the Steam Deck, right? Huge. Massive. Heavy, right? You look at these extra consoles that come out, these Windows machines and Linux machines, handheld PCs. Yeah, 1 hour battery life.
Yeah,
they get you gotta be they're hot as crap. They burn your hands if you hold them. This Switch is the perfection of handheld in 2022.
Yeah, I mean it could use a little extra on the Joy-Cons, but that's another thing too.
But you could the accessories, man.
Yeah. I mean, I use a grip, but it's going to be. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to put out new Joy-Cons at this point? No.
Listen, I'm a firm believer that designing the system the way Nintendo did, designing those Joy-Cons the way they did, is a better idea because you can just have accessories because the accessories are going to be better than whatever you can design to fit in your compact package. Just make it compact as possible and release accessories to make it way more comfortable than you can't just fit a Satisfy grip on a regular Switch and call it a day. That'd be way too big and chunky. But you can always take off that Satisfy grip.
Right.
And now it's portable again. Yeah. So like it's a better idea. The way they did it is perfect. It's perfection of handheld in 2022.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe 2023 comes around and the Steam Deck 2 comes out and it blows it out the water and it's smaller, better battery life. Maybe. Unlikely.
So do you think Shibby asked this in my comments yesterday too, and I told him the same thing. I believe he asked if I read it correctly. I did read it fast, but I believe he said or asked me if I thought that because this was happening, that means we're not going to get another Switch next year. But honestly, I think they could be thinning out the stock of these parts still because they know maybe once this does come, they're probably not going to be selling as many of these. It doesn't have to be because they're getting rid of it. It could just be because they know there's going to be another one on the market, which is going to take away. Obviously, it's going to take away from this one's sales. So before you put the other one out, it would be very smart to put a bunch of really cool looking ones out that people want to get rid of some of them. So when you do start selling the other one, you're not stuck with a bunch of backstock Switch OLEDs. You're good. You've already got rid of a ton of them. You still have some to give, but you got the new thing too, and they're all going.
Yeah. I have nothing else to say.
Okay.
You're dead wrong on that. Sorry, you're dead right on that.
I was gonna say,
we're gonna play it again.
Dude,
round 2. Ding ding. You're totally wrong,
man.
No, you're totally right, man. Absolutely. Do I think it's as big as maybe some would think? Not putting words in RGT's mouth, just being clear. Is it as big as some think? No, I think you're right on. I think it's just like a small, like, sense. Hey, it'd be really nice if we could clear out some of this warehouse because we're not going to sell these after this other one comes out. So, but we can sell them right now if we make them pretty. Yeah. So let's just do that. And I think it's totally possible.
That's the thing. They still will sell. There's going to be people who don't want to pay this upgraded Switch if we get it. It's going to be $450. There's going to be people who don't want to pay that. They want to buy a light. They want to buy an OLED. They want to buy whatever, any of them, not that. So, I mean, the stuff is still there. They have options, but you don't want to have way too many of these things sitting back because right now these are the ones that are selling. These are the hot ones.
Yeah.
They won't be. They won't be after this new one comes out.
So I don't really have much to add. I think we kind of nailed it on the head. It's a little bit too early to end the podcast, so I'm going to throw in a quick last one that is in this realm that we're talking about. Let's talk about the lack of anything Switch Lite related. When's the last time we got a special edition Switch Lite? Last year? Over November 19th.
We've got 2.
Or somewhere around there.
Both Pokemon ones. Yeah, it was the brilliant
a year
Diamond
ago.
Shining Pearl one, yeah.
Since then, we've had an OLED release. We've had 2 special edition OLEDs. So 3 Switches coming out, all in the new form factor with an OLED screen. And the one that was heavily speculated to come out, at least by me, speculated, the Switch Lite OLED.
Switch Lite? Oh, no. Yeah.
Switch Lite OLED.
Yeah. I still think that's happening.
Where? But when? When and where?
Know. I still think it's happening. Why would they leave that one behind?
Because maybe they cycle it out. Here's what if you want to talk about getting rid of a Switch variant, I'm not saying they should do this. I love the Switch Lite.
People love the lights.
I know.
The people who love them love them.
Here's why. Here's why it's possible. Because you can easily drop the regular Switch down to $200, $199.99. The original V2 or V1 if you want. Forget about it. Get rid of the V1 or V2 if you want it. Whatever. V2, V1 doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, you mean the original Switch, just that style, not get rid of the V2 and sell the V1. That's what I thought you meant.
Sell the V2 and the V1s at $199.99.
No, V1s are gone. They're done.
Sell the V2. Sell the OLED at $250, $300, probably $300, and sell the Switch, whatever is next, Pro, if you will, at $400. Buy OLED, because are they going to make the margins they want at the Switch Lite? The Switch Lite at $150, and if they have it, where's the Switch Lite OLED fit in that pricing structure? It doesn't really.
$250.
It just doesn't. No, because
you're making prices up.
The V2. I know I am, but okay.
But listen, if you go with the pricing structure now, you're at $200 for the Lite. You're at what, $300 for the regular Switch and $350 for the Switch OLED.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw them put an OLED screen in the Switch, give it a little facelift, charge $50 more for it. Switch Lite OLED, $250. Why not? Makes sense. And yeah, honestly, I don't think there needs to be.
Is that too much for the market? Is that
it is. The regular Switch and the first generation Switch and Switch Lite need to go. That's like they did the same thing with the 3DS and the DS. The 3DS especially, they would drop, 3DS, then a 3DS XL, then a new 3DS, and a new 3D. Then they would slowly just keep taking the ones off the market and just incremental upgrades. That's eventually what they're going to do. I still think the one to go will be the V2, the original Switch, and the Switch Lite. The Switch Lite will be replaced with an OLED. I mean, I kind of had my tinfoil hat on. I was making up too many prices. Looking back at what I just said, I was lowering everything probably too much, and Nintendo won't do that, damn well.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go over that one more time. So we got the original Switch Lite is still there.
No,
it's gone. That's gone too.
Let it go. Original Switch Lite gone.
So we have the Switch Lite OLED at $250.
$250, yeah.
And we have
because they need to raise the prices anyway. They need to raise the prices of these systems.
Say goodbye to the V2.
Yeah, needs to go.
Say goodbye to the Switch Lite. We introduced the Switch Lite OLED for $250.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the regular. Then we have the Switch. What's next?
The OLED would be the middle ground. $350. Yeah.
$350. That stays the same.
$250, $350, and I'm telling you, it's going to be $450 for this new one. If it's a Pro, if it's got, it's going to be $450.
Why? Tell me why.
Because it will be. Because it's Nintendo.
Give me a reason. It's Nintendo.
Well, okay, here's
they sell
one reason
cheap
why.
things.
Here's what
affordable things, not cheap.
Here's one
affordable.
Reason. Yeah, right. They have those affordable options. You've got 2 other options if you don't want this.
You're making a bold statement there. Go ahead and finish.
I mean, look at the consoles that are out now. I mean, the PlayStation 5 is $500. An Xbox Series X is $500.
What do they give you in their package?
They give
you performance of like a $1,500 gaming PC for $500.
I don't think it's maybe
$1,500.
It does pretty well. It does pretty well.
That's a $1,500 gaming PC.
I don't know if it's quite on that level. Don't know if it's quite on that level. But it's very good. It's very good. But it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. They are going to charge a lot for this thing. I'm telling you, I will be shocked if it's only $400. I mean, I'll be happy. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm ready for $450. Ready for it. Ready for $450.
You understand there's real life implications to that too, where there's taxes and shipping. And now we're talking about over $500 for in an underpowered handheld that'll get killed by the Steam Deck?
We don't know.
We do.
We don't know how underpowered it's going to be yet. We don't know what's going to be in it. That's the thing.
Look how
we
big they're not this dude. It has to fit in the current OLED. We've already figured this out.
Right.
But
we already know how they're going to do that. They don't have to put much else in there. It's going to be some type of upscaling DLSS technology or something like that. That's the only way they're going to be able to make this work.
I like what you're thinking. You're very optimistic. I'm a realist, and I'm telling you, the DLSS is going to happen in the dock, like you're saying. It's not going to happen in the system. I mean, there has to be something in the system, right? They have to fit something in there hardware-wise.
The thing that the Switch is missing right now are tensor cores.
Handheld.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know what those are, but for the DLSS technology to work, it requires tensor cores. I don't know what those are, but
handheld is not going to change as much as you think it's going to.
I think it's
handheld's going to be the frame rates are going to be better, and the resolution is going to be locked at 720 because the screen is 720.
I'm fine with that.
But we're already, dude. It's not going to change crazy. It only has to change a little bit. And
here's the problem. Here's the problem.
It's in dock performance is where it has to change. And you're
that
charging
that needs to be 4K upscaled.
$450. You have the PS5 at $400. Now you can't walk around with the PS5. Fair point, sir. Fair point. You also can't fit a PS5 in the same kind of body. Well, you can. You can. That's a lie. You can fit a gaming PC in a PS5 body. You can. Mm-hmm. You can't for $500 though.
No, you can't.
You can't. Well,
but I mean,
and you can't.
Know, man.
It's not.
You have to remember this too. You have to remember the company
you're
talking about.
You're talking about Nintendo going back. You're talking about Nintendo going back to GameCube era, where they're trying to compete.
I don't think they're going to try to compete.
For $450, they have to compete. They have to. They are already competing. There's how many dock players are there? A lot of dock only players. They have to convince those guys, hey, $450. It's more than PS5. But you can walk around with it. Well, I don't care about that, Nintendo. Well, don't buy it. They lose sales. They want to sell as many things as they can. They make a profit off these things.
Do you know how? Like, let's be real. So let's say the Switch Pro is announced. You're telling me you think that's gonna flop in any way, no matter how much it costs? No. It's going to. It's going to take the Switch to the next level. We've got 130 million of these things sold.
Hey, brother, did the 3DS flop? Did the 2DS flop?
It tried to.
Did the DS flop?
Tried to.
None of those things flopped, right? It's very high success.
The 3DS tried to in the beginning. It tried to. They came out with
too
a very aggressive price.
Are you thinking about what you said again?
No, I'm not, because it's still a fair price.
They came out with too high of a price. They've already learned from their mistakes.
No.
They will not come out again with too high of a price. When you have a market where the PS5 and the Xbox cost $400 or $500, you cannot release something that is that inferior for $450. You just can't do it. It won't. People will go, I'm going to wait for a PS5 digital. That's what they're going to say. That's what they're going to say, dude.
I don't know.
Unless they want Nintendo games, unless they want Nintendo games, and if they just want to play Nintendo games, then an OLED or a Lite is just fine because it plays Nintendo games run at either 1080 or 720.
No, they don't.
At great frame rates.
None of them run that.
Yes, 720. Yes, a lot of them do. So most of them run 1080 on a dock.
No, they don't. Yeah. None of them.
Give or take a couple percentage points.
1080. None of them actually run 1080.
You're picking hairs, man. What's the saying?
There's two. There's like two games that actually run 1080 and 720. The rest of them run.
I want to play Breath of the Wild, and I want to play Mario Odyssey, and I want to play Mario Kart. All those games run at 720 or 1080, just about. And two of those games are 60 FPS, and one Breath of the Wild is 30 FPS, but they run stable enough. I know the Quark Farce, don't fucking say that to me. But they run stable enough. And if that's all they want, if all they want is Nintendo games, they're only going to have to spend $300. And if they want power, they can just buy $400 to the PS Pro. If they want power in their hands, they can buy a Steam Deck for $400.
You're
just wrong about that price. I wish you would just admit that you're just wrong about $450.
I'm not wrong.
$450 is wrong. It's wrong.
That's what I guarantee that's what it'll be.
We're going to fight more in the after show. Thank you guys for listening to.
Wait.
Oh, God. Come on.
One more thing. If you have something that is $350, that's this. This is $350.
$360.
Okay,
you want to pick hairs, man. It's $360.
Okay, it's but the regular OLED is $350.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to hurt the sales of this one right here if you have something that's only $50 more. You're going to hurt the sales of it. They're going to say, oh, fuck, it's $50. I'm just going to get that one. And that's going to hurt the sales of these. I'm telling you, we've already seen that where they want their price structure being. The Lite, the regular Switch were $100 apart. They did put this out, raise the price, but the only reason they raised the price is because they want the price to be higher. They're still going to keep that $100 between. They just want the price to be higher. They know these things are selling. They know they can raise the price. They've done it in a quiet enough way with the OLED, which is going to take the place of the regular Switch. That one will be gone. The price for a Switch will now not be $300. It will be $350 when that one's gone. This will be it. I rest my case.
My mic is my mic is muted there. I have it muted for stream, bro.
I rest my case,
dude. Your case is so wrong.
I leave my.
I'm gonna mute you if you don't let me talk. I will finish this podcast, sir. I'm burying you right now because, quote unquote, roughly, you said they won't release something that's $50 because it'll hurt the sales of the other one. May I remind you of the $300 V2, right, and the $350
exactly.
And did they say we can't release it? Did they say? We can't release
they don't give a shit about that one now. They're trying to get rid of it.
And they're not going to give a shit about the OLED when the Pro comes out. Because listen, it's not going to be
because it's going to stick around.
They're not good. It is, dude. The V2's still around. It's on shelves. They're still making it. It's happening.
It will be gone though.
But just like the V1 is gone back then when the V2 came out, and they didn't care about the V1, and they didn't care. They're not caring about the V2. When this OLED came out, and they're not going to care about the OLED sales because they already sold it. It's already happened, dude. It's that when the Pro comes out again, it's not going to be a Pro. We're all having this mindset that's going to be a Steam Deck competitor Pro. That is not what we're going to get.
Mindset.
That's not what we're going to get. We're going to get something that is going to be a marginal, like you've said in the past, a marginal upgrade over what we've had previously for it's going to be $50 more because they don't care about the OLED because they've already sold the OLED. They're going to try to sell this one. As long as the margins work, man, it doesn't matter because either people, if they want to switch, they're either going to buy the OLED or the quote-unquote Pro. And as long as they buy one of those, they don't give a shit if the OLED doesn't sell.
Let's take what you said right there.
We have to end this, by the way.
Real quick, I got one more thing. Let's take what you said there, and on that thinking, you are right about the incremental updates, because I do agree with you on that. But what I'm saying is, if there is a Switch, if they want to put out another Switch, which is a performance Switch, it will be in another price category. This one will still get incremental upgrades. You're right. It won't change price. It'll get incremental upgrades. But if they want to put something else out that is going to be an actual higher powered system, something in the Switch family, as they call it, it's going to be in a higher price range. It's going to be far enough away from this one that it's going to make the money on both sides. That's all I'm saying.
And with that, we're going to continue this conversation more in the after show with the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out in the stream. Yes. Don't go anywhere. We're still talking. We're still hanging out. Let's get to 25 likes. We're almost there, guys. Let's get there.
Ooh,
thank you guys for listening and watching this podcast on YouTube or wherever podcast app you watch or listen on. We appreciate you. We're going to catch you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I think that our fighting was great. Drip and I we still love each other. We fight, but we love each other. It's fine. We will catch you guys in the next episode. We won't break up. We won't divorce. We will not stop making this podcast. We will make it again next week. Guaranteed Thursday at 8 p.m. Never wavering.
It's never any other time.
We'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye. We out.
After show. After show.
What's up, everybody? You guys stuck around.
After show. We actually gained viewership toward the end there.
Because we were screaming at each other. We should start yelling at each other more.
We should. No, I think, especially on YouTube, they hate that shit. So,
well, you know what? We were trying to make some points. It's fine.
No, I think it was after show hype. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out. We're gonna be hanging out here for another. I don't know how long we've been live. How long have we been live, Drip? I can't see.
It's 9:26.
No, I know what time it is, but I mean, how long? What's the actual time?
I don't know. Hold on, I have the thing pulled up here.
1 hour and 25 minutes. We'll be here for at least the next 20 minutes. At least the next 20 minutes we'll be hanging out. And after we're done hanging out on this stream, we're gonna bring the party right over to my Twitch, which you guys can catch that link down below in the description right now.
And yeah, let me just do this again too. I'm going to stream tonight at midnight on YouTube, not on Twitch, on my YouTube channel, the main channel. We're gonna be playing Splatoon. If anybody would like to play with me, you're more than welcome. It's gonna be a good time.
I think I have to go to bed because I have to get up early tomorrow for Friday. I'll be streaming for a long time. But here is Drip's YouTube link. Follow Drip at 12 p.m. midnight Eastern. He will be playing Splatoon. Play Splatoon with Drip. And tomorrow, at starting at 1 o'clock Eastern, I will be streaming Splatoon for 12 hours. There's the link in the chat.
Dude.
Make sure you follow me on. We're gonna be 12. That's not new to streaming. It's new to me. The longest I've gone is 11 hours and 45 minutes separated by an hour break in between. It wasn't a full stream. I'm going 12 hours straight, maybe even 13 just because the beginning and the after. Who knows? We'll be going till well past midnight tomorrow night. So hang out with us. Drew will be there for a good portion of that. Well, not a good portion. At least a good a bit of time because we got to play together. We got to do that. But yeah, play with me tomorrow. We got 25 likes live 25 likes.
Nice, thanks guys.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Moving this to this channel actually worked out a lot better. I'm very happy we're doing this over here now.
Can we get to 30?
Maybe.
Can we do it?
We can try.
I'm gonna get the music back here. Let's get some Pokemon.
Yeah, dude, your stream is gonna be. I'm very into. You're gonna be so tired. So you're going what? It's noon to midnight Eastern.
That's right.
Okay. Man, by like 10 o'clock tomorrow night, you are gonna be. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'll tell you this. I will be there semi late, but I'm going to the WVU football game on Saturday.
Fucking sweet, dude.
My brother is a maniac, man. He's a maniac.
Why is he a maniac?
Okay, the game starts at 6 p.m.
Okay.
He wants to go start tailgating. He told me because he's my neighbor. He lives right beside me.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, just letting you know.
You can hit him with a tennis ball.
Car leaves. Truck's leaving at 9:30 a.m. I'm like, for fucking what, dude? For what? Like, why? God, why? I'm sure that'll be fun. I'll be nice and toasty on Saturday night, I'm sure. Quite toasty.
If there's anything, so I didn't get to look at chat that whole time. I set my screen up differently this time, and I don't need to do that. I need to change it up for next podcast. But so I didn't get to look at any of your guys' comments throughout the stream. I'm sure Drip got a little bit of it.
I saw some of them.
Go ahead and copy and paste some of your. If you want some questions, we were going to answer some of the questions. If you any responses to what we talked about during the live episode, I'm not gonna go back and look through them all. Just retype them or copy and paste and put them in the chat now, so we can talk about it, debate it kindly, just like Drip and I. No comments on his hair or anything. His hair is totally not douchebag hair. Let's not go there. It's beautiful.
Fuck off. I think you're just mad because you don't have any. That's all it is. Just pissed because you're bald. That's all it is.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
If you guys don't like it when I say your name in chat, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it anyway because I come from Twitch and that's how we do things. Chelsea. Hi, Chelsea Kennedy. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you. New faces, new names. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. Wall ball.
For sure.
Kyle Garrett. What's up? Your message was redacted. I hope you didn't say anything naughty.
I didn't.
I think he did it himself. They did it themselves. Okay. I'm looking at names at this point. Anybody who's new.
The Fortnite Switch is better than Geeb thinks.
The speed forever. What's up, man?
It's okay to be wrong, Geeb.
It's no.
Look at that right there.
I'm not wrong. So there's that. We're at 27 likes. Can we get to 30? Can we get to 30?
That would be amazing. That'd be great.
I agree. I wish I could switch my chat from the right side of my YouTube to the left side. Is that possible?
Mindstorm with the dishes lurk. Nice.
Pop out. I could do pop out chat. Pop out chat, motherfuckers. Uncle Geeb
that's what I need to do. I need to do that and put it over here on my third screen on the little one. That's what I do whenever I stream. I put the chat on that one.
Dude, but it's so dumb.
I don't want to look up there.
Yeah. I hate this. I hate everything. Chat full screen. I'm just going to do that. Oh, it's okay not to spell incorrectly. Uh-oh. Don't be fighting.
I don't know. That's probably me.
Kyle Garrett. He's KG Gent. What's up, KG Gent? I love the Twitch people coming up.
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
We appreciate that for
KG.
the
my
come
second
over.
favorite KG.
Who's the first favorite KG?
Kevin
Kyle.
Garnett, man.
Oh, fucking Kate. The man.
Come on, dude.
Kevin Garnett. Love him.
Yeah.
The Switch Pokemon.
It's sober? It's sober?
I think that's a way. I think it's a way of saying it's lame. Maybe.
I don't know.
Slang.
To me, it looks drunk. It looks real fucking drunk, honestly.
No. I think my description is perfect. It looks like some kids took some crayons or
Melted
crowns,
crayon, yeah.
and just kind of rubbed it all in Pokemon shapes. Joy-Con aren't any different on OLED. Yep, that's correct. I'll take a second to true KG. Fuck yeah, dude.
Crayons. Not crowns.
I say, listen, I know it's wrong. I will admit to my wrongness.
You said it during the podcast, and I wanted to correct you there, but I just kept my mouth shut.
No. It's crowns for me, because anyone
we talked about this when you
anybody
were here
who grew
too,
up where I grew up, it is crowns. That's what how we say it.
We had this whole conversation when you were here, I think, didn't we?
Can we all agree that cran is not the way to say it? I don't care how you say it. You call it bananas.
Like
you call it bananas. That's fine. Yeah, it's not crayons. I'm sorry.
No, it's crayons.
It's definitely more of a crown than a crayon. Let's come on.
No, that's just polar opposites on each side. Wrong as fuck is what it is. Crayon. Come to the middle.
No, yeah. No, I've started saying crayon as I've gotten older and learned that everyone from my hometown says it wrong.
Yeah,
I've learned.
Let me get them crowns.
Get them crowns. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, man.
What's our like situation? 27 likes, guys. We can.
27.
I know we can. Geeb is Rayong. Oh, Geeb. You might as well call me Jeep.
Jeep is Rayong. I love
Jeep
that.
Jeep is Rayong. I want to say to you guys,
that's a shirt. That's a shirt right there.
Oh my god. No, it's not. It's Tyson ain't getting any royalties on that. Uncle Geeb. Beep beep. We have 91 live views right now. I really appreciate that. That is a little bit up from last week, which is great to see. Really appreciate you guys coming through every week. I look at the numbers. I know Drip doesn't care. I look at the numbers. And when
I stay away from the numbers, man. I stay away from the numbers.
So a lot of people look at the numbers because they want to like feel shit about themselves and like, oh, I'm not growing and this and that. I look at numbers because I can gauge what worked and what didn't, but also if there's something we need to change, if we did something that last week need to change.
I look at numbers like that. Like I the only thing I actually look at is to see the first day or so how a video's doing, and then you got the your last 10 videos where it ranks in the last 10.
Yeah,
that gives me a pretty good idea of if it was good or not, which is weird because the one yesterday started out as 9, but now it's at like 4.
Yeah.
So it's a long video though. I figured that was gonna be weird because people can't just, like you said earlier, you can't just watch it and then move on with your day. It's 20 minutes. You gotta actually like watch it.
Right.
But I don't know. I go into my analytics like once every other month and really look at stuff.
That's healthy. That's definitely healthy.
Yeah, I don't go in like that though, man. I try to stay away from it. It's all it does is just, if it's going bad, it just puts me in a bad place mentally. So I just stay away from it.
Especially when you're your size on your channel and you're trying to make money off it and make a living off of it. I totally understand. Like you need to, mental health is more important at that point. Focus
on what I'm doing, not what's. I mean, you got to make sure you're doing the right thing. But like I said, you can pretty much base that off of the 1 through 10 and the numbers in the first day. Honestly.
I can totally admit that I look at them too much on my personal channel, especially how small I am. It doesn't matter. I just need to make content.
I did too. When I started. Yeah. Oh my god, it was like 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day, and they don't even change. It's just like, they don't change until like the next day anyway.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
Weird.
Can we talk about how you're wrong again about the pricing?
Dude. Okay. By the end of the conversation, I realized that you and I have 2 different ideas about what we're actually talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a third member of the Switch family, as far as like, you've got this one, and then you've got the next one, the big boy, the family, the daddy. This would be the mommy, the light would be the baby.
And so is it gonna have a different body?
I don't think it's gonna have a different body. I think it's just
so why would it be a different member? It's gonna be identical. It's gonna the average person, which Nintendo sells to the average people.
We should rap battle. That's a good idea, Joe.
Nintendo sells to the average person So why would they make it look exactly the same as a thing? Like,
Maybe
so
it
the
won't
average
look the
person is
same.
going to go, this looks exactly the same as the other one, but it's,
Oh, you know what'd be awesome?
$100 more expensive. Why would I buy this when this
You know
one
what I
is
want?
$100 less?
You know what I want?
They do that in
Because the
phones
people
too,
who-
man.
Because the people who know. They know what's inside. You're buying it for that.
But they're
They
not
know.
selling to them. They're not selling unless they're trying to. Unless you're saying
they're
Nintendo's
selling-
unless you're telling me that Nintendo's making a Switch Pro and it's gonna be called the Switch Pro,
No.
or something similar, emphasizing the pro-ness of it or the upgradedness. And then they're competing with the Steam Deck, not their old products.
I'm not saying they're competing with the Steam Deck.
If they're, but that's yes you are. If you're telling me that they're gonna if you're telling me they're gonna release a upgraded version of the current Switch
I'm
that
not
has.
talking about something that is like a PC. I'm talking. You got to
But
think.
the Steam Deck is not a PC either, man. It's a
Okay,
handheld
but
for
you
$400
have to think
that has
about
performance that'll wipe the Switch
area
out the
you're
wall.
talking about. The power of this thing and the power of a Steam Deck, those are still night and day. I'm not talking about making this perform with that. I'm talking about make it maybe halfway. Like, give me PS4. PS4 level.
That's
Fine
not.
there.
No way. No way. Not happening. It's not happening. You're not getting The PS4 has spectacular graphics. Spectacular graphics. It's not on the level of the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, but it is spectacular for the price, for $400, and that's $400. There's no way a 450 Switch that travels with you. We're not there yet. It's going to be 5 to 10 more years before we can have a PS4 in our hands. That's not happening.
I think you're
the
dead
LSS
wrong about
is a
that.
thing, but it's not going to make a PS4 in your hands, dude.
Yeah, I think
That's
you're-
not what
I think you're
the
very
LSS is
wrong
about.
that. You're very wrong about that.
If I'm wrong about that, then I'm
As
retiring
far
from
as
YouTube. I'm
mobile
sorry.
technology, we are way past that. Look what phones can do now.
PS4?
Have you looked at what these games look like on your phone?
Bro, blow up a phone to a 1080 to a 4K display that's 75
Okay,
inches.
well, I can
It's
tell
not
you
gonna
this.
look good. It's gonna look like shit, but it'll run at 60 FPS. No, if you put an iPhone, iPhone might be a bad example because iPhones are powerful. You're right about that, but that's Apple Silicon. That's a whole different ballgame. But look at Android. Look at the best Android phone. You blow it up on a TV, it is not even gonna sniff. You're gonna look at that and go, ugh.
What's this, Jeeb? Is that a TV? It's not a TV.
But look at Fortnite on the Switch, man. It's garbage.
Okay, right. But you're telling me that we're having two different arguments here. You've gone too far. Come back. Reel it back in. I'm talking about.
I've gone too far.
I'm talking about the
Okay.
mobile technology right now is so far more advanced than you're giving it credit for. It is way, 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 way further along than I know you know that, than what's in here. This phone decimates this Switch. But
Yeah.
I already know what you're gonna say. Phones cost $1,000. That's fine.
That is, yeah.
This doesn't need all the stuff that's in the phone. It only needs some of that stuff. It only needs
It
a
needs
few of those
controllers. It needs a bigger screen.
things. I mean, they do it for $300.
True. It doesn't need as much as the phone. You're right.
Yeah, you don't need
as
you
much.
don't need
Most of it, though. You take out the cell phone part of it, it's the same fucking thing, bro. With controllers.
Yeah.
What's
I don't
the
know,
difference?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. They charge $1,000 for this one.
Let's okay. So Shibby's can bring
well,
a
I
point.
mean,
Shibby, I'm sorry, but you're also misguided here. And here's why: 1080p 60 on a smartphone. Yeah, of course. But you can't just say 1080 60. You have to go. What does the detail of the world? How much more detail? Look
I
at
think you need
1080
to hop into a mobile game, like a good-looking mobile game, and check it out, dude. It's pretty ridiculous at this point. I can
It's
tell
not
you right
PS4 though. It's not PS4.
I'm not saying my phone is PS4. I'm saying that mobile technology is capable of more than you are giving it credit for. I'm saying I would like to see a Switch that was on the level of not a PS4 Pro, a PS4, the regular PS4. Yeah. 450.
No, that's too little. It's too little.
Okay. All right. I'm done with this. I'm done with this conversation. Good God.
Dude, okay, so the Steam Deck. Let's look at the Steam Deck, okay? Steam Deck is basically a phone. Basically. It runs Linux. It's big because it needs airflow and they fit some extra parts. It has controllers. That's why it's big. Steam Deck runs 720 30. Okay? And those graphics are not on this, like the details of the worlds of the games, the details, not the resolution and the frame rate, the details of the game are nowhere near where a PS4 can put out.
I mean, I see right here, the iPad Pro.
iPad Pro has an Apple is a different world, people. Apple is revolutionizing the mobile and the desktop industry right now. We are going through a technical
and everybody's following them.
Right
so
now.
these things, I'm just saying these things are out there.
So you
There's
missed Apple's. This is interesting.
Available.
Hold on. I'm no longer arguing with you anymore. We're not arguing. But I want to tell you what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday was a big deal. Apple released a new iPhone.
I didn't even see any of that.
Yeah, so the new iPhone, the new chip, the M whatever. I'm sorry, the Apple, not the M. It's not an M chip. It's the phone chip. So I forget what they call them.
The A1 or A whatever.
Apple,
it's
the A Bionic. That's what it's called.
Okay.
And I think they're on 16 or whatever. The new chip in the iPhones. The chip from 3 years ago. The Apple's A14 or 13, or I think it's 13, is already still so far beyond what the best Android phone today can put out. And the A16 is now even farther than that one. Okay?
Wild, man.
That's and listen, Apple can put an M1 in the iPhone if they feel like it. That's just a fact. If they feel like putting an M1
they
or
put in everything
M2,
else.
if they feel like putting that into the iPhone, they could. It would cost a lot more, but they could.
Yeah, I mean,
and the iPad has the
stuff,
M1.
Yeah,
the iPad will
does
outperform my fucking PC in certain ways.
Oh yeah,
my $3,000 PC. Apple's
revolution. You know what? That's what really
this.
sucks, because like my Mac that I edit off of, I could buy a $600. What are they? The Mac Minis. $600 bucks. I paid like $2,000 for this thing. I could buy one for $600 that would decimate this. Completely wipe the floor with it.
Shibby, you're wrong. I'm sorry. You're wrong. Dude, that's just a false statement. I love you, Shibby. That's just flat out wrong. Apple is killing everybody right now. Mobile, that desktop especially, but mobile, they're killing it, man.
Yeah, it's not. I'm talking about Android the M1 chip. See, what's the new stuff? There's an M2. I don't even follow it, man. I know
there's two variants. There's two variants of M2s now. Extra M2s.
Like, I don't even need it. Just give me an M1. I really should get one of those. Especially now that I have all of this happening here. I really should do that.
Should be Samsung might be better for gaming because of optimization, maybe.
I would imagine, yeah.
Maybe. But as far as hard performance, an iPhone will kill any Android. Android is the problem, not Samsung. Android's the problem. Android does not make phones. Google does, but even Google's phones can't outperform what Apple does. Apple makes their hardware, makes their software like an apple has seeds in it, okay? But Samsung is like an apple pie where they have to buy all the individual parts and bake a pie, right? It's just not, you can't match an Apple it's a weird example to put out there, but if you're trying to, bro, your brain?
He doesn't even use Apple products.
I have a Pixel 4, man. I'm a Google boy.
I'm the.
You're looking at a Pixel 2 camera. Like, I'm a Pixel guy. I'm just a well-informed consumer of Apple and Android.
I trust you on this stuff. Your Switch stuff,
love you,
maybe
Shippy.
not. I will
Shippy.
trust you on the phone stuff. I know you know your shit when it comes to that.
Listen, it's not like worlds like Apple and Samsung are not like crazy far apart. It's not like crazy, but it's marginal. It's like, no, Apple's killing performance-wise. Now, there's all sorts of hurdles. There's optimization with operating systems and stuff like that. And maybe some games are better optimized for Samsung than they are Apple. Maybe that's true.
Well, let me ask this, because I don't know. Just simple editing software that I can get on my iPad. I don't remember what it's called, but it's kind of like what I use on my computer. That will run on an iPad Pro, not the M1 iPad Pro. You can literally edit fucking 8K footage on it and not have a stutter. I can't do that on that computer. Okay? Now, my question is, what is the comparable tablet out there that can even come close to doing that?
An iPad?
That's not an Apple.
There's nothing, dude. Surface, but that's a full PC that has a fan.
Can that
Apple's
even
computers
do it?
don't. Apple's handheld mobile computers have no fans. They do this thing with passive cooling, meaning just the air that flows around you in your house or outside. Whereas these, like the next comparable tablet is a Windows tablet that has a spinning fan and hot air pumping out of it that hits you in the face at night when you're trying to watch a movie.
I just pictured that in my head. It sounds awful.
Now, Android, here's the thing. It's all about the optimization. Android would kill Apple if Google would invest in the right areas and really make a Pixel that has perfect integration with its hardware and its silicon, meaning its chips inside. Google can't do that. Google hasn't done that. They're trying. Google's making more silicon right now. They're making their own silicon, like Apple. They're trying. They're in their infancy. They're in infancy. Apple is on the fucking A Bionic 16, and now on the third or fourth variant of the M2. Apple is so far ahead of everybody. It is nuts. In the way that Apple's gonna rule the world, man. They already do. Look at everybody's pockets, man. It's an iPhone.
Not yours.
Look at everybody's computer. It's an Apple. Now there's Windows is a thing, but Windows has shifted toward like let's work on like not Windows. Windows is not a thing. I can say Windows, but like that's the thing with Windows too. Windows has a hard time competing as well with Apple, at least in the States, because it's all it's integration, man. It's optimization.
That's why I love
integration.
Apple, because sometimes they're late on shit, but when they're late on shit, it's because they did it right and it works with every other thing that you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Asus made a phone as powerful. Asus is not making silicon, man. They're using Snapdragons that are made by Qualcomm. I'm not saying that Qualcomm's aren't great chips, but they're fucking great. They're making great stuff right now, Mindstormer and Shibby. And Shibby's talking about Samsung. Samsung's actually making their own chips right now. I'm not sure if their own chips are in their flagships yet. I'm not sure on that. I'm not totally up to date with that. I could go on, dude. Did you guys know I wanted to be a tech YouTuber first? Like, I made tech stuff back in 2009. There was YouTube videos.
We watched the old. When did we watch those?
I don't know, a few months ago.
Was that public? Did we watch those like?
No, they're private. I shared them to you. They're private.
Okay. I wondered if we watched them publicly.
I do not claim to be an expert on anything. I've said that many times on this podcast, but on the after show here, as a tech guy, I still don't claim to be an expert. But I will tell you, I have been, I'll say it, studying technology since like 2009. I've been a YouTube watcher since Marcus Brownlee was in diapers.
Oh, he's just saying, Mindstorm was just saying that they made a phone that was as powerful as the PC he was using in 2017.
And that's totally true. That's totally true. And that phone's not powered with are you talking about the gaming phone? Mindstormer?
It was as powerful as the PC he uses now, but it was in 2007.
Yeah. So that Mindstormer, is that a gaming phone? Make them public? No, Shibby. They're terrible videos.
Oh, dude, they're so Shibby. They're so
I'll
good.
Give them the patrons.
They're so good.
I'm gonna give them the patrons. Patreon.com/Uncle Geeb Productions.
There you
Become
go.
a patron. I'll give them the patrons. Don't worry.
They're good. They're good.
And Shibby, I don't want you to think that I was trying. I hope you don't think I was attacking you. I promise. I just think you're wrong, respectfully. And Apple makes more powerful things, optimization-wise. Maybe different apps are better on Android than iOS. That's a different conversation. Apple's hardware and Apple's software will kill anything that Samsung's software and hardware has. Period. Samsung software, Samsung hardware gets destroyed by Apple software and Apple hardware. Period. End of story. There is no debate.
Ooh, that looks good in
Tyson.
yellow. I'm looking at these Chauncey t-shirts. I'm trying to get me one.
Oh yeah, we going way too long. I hope this doesn't affect our
in yellow.
algorithm. Actually, that's way too long. We're about 10 minutes past than I wanted to.
Oh, we're good. Well, let's move over to your Twitch. I need to stop.
Shibby, come over to my Twitch. We'll argue some more.
Oh, that's perfect though, dude. Because it's 10. I'm going. It's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I'll go to midnight. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 2 hours. It's good.
I'm not gonna put in the chat again. There's no need to do it. Go down in the links in the comments down below. Not comments. What's it called? Description. That's what it's called.
Yes.
My link is right there. Meet me over in Twitch. We're gonna. It take me about 5 minutes to end this stream. Sign back in on Twitch. All that good stuff. It take me about 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, expect a live stream. Are you hanging out? You're hanging out in voice chat or no?
No. I'm going to have to clean some stuff. My house. I've neglected it the past couple days. I need to go clean the kitchen and do all that stuff because I'm probably not gonna have time to do it tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that, Ooh,
Yeah.
and I need to edit. God, I gotta edit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll figure it out.
Guys, one last push to like the stream. We have 28 likes. 2 more gets us to 30 as a live thing. 1 more view gets us 100 views for the live stream. That's fucking sick.
Oh yeah, I see that. Wow.
Thank you guys for showing up. Really appreciate that. This podcast is going to the moon.
It's going to the moon.
We're also going to twitch.tv/Uncle Geeb. We'll see you back right there, guys.
Later.